I'm here at Bizen Steakhouse today, a Singaporean steakhouse serving Wagyu from Okayama Prefecture of Japan, in search of the best steak in Singapore. And today we are here for their steaks.
Yeah, thanks, Sherlock.
Truth is, I don't know what I'll be having today, because the unique selling point of Bizen is their extensive menu of different kind of steaks. And they are probably the only steakhouse that I have come across with a cuts of the day section. Having an exclusive partnership with farms in Okayama, Bizen has access to a whole range of cuts instead of getting their steaks from a local supplier. So instead of going with the usual ribeyes, sirloins and whatnots, we can try the lesser known cuts. And to top it off, every cut in this steakhouse is allegedly A5 Wagyu. I don't know how they are managing it, but the price point today will only be in the double digits. Anyway, let's get it, boys. Yet another one with like freaking hidden. It's a challenge just to find it. If you know Plaza Sing, this is not in the main building. It's in the newer side, and it's like in this corner. Jesus. Do I order now? Or? Okay. Is there a cut of the day? Ah yeah, thank you. These two are out already, right? Flank and hanger. Premium rump. Are all these A3 Wagyu? Are all A3 Wagyu? Okay. Can I get a premium rump? Yeah, premium rump. Medium rare, please. Oh, sorry. Side dish. The mushrooms and the potato salad. Yeah. No, that's all. $34.50. Thank you. Not bad of a view. Look at that. What is premium rump? Rump steak is taken from the center rump section in the hind quarter. A single muscle, unlike traditional rump, which is usually made of 3 individual muscles all held together by connective tissue. Interesting. I have never had a premium rump steak before. The other steak also sounds very interesting. I might get it. So you have to order before coming in, and just now looking at the menu, right? You can go with your usual cuts like the sirloins, tenderloins, ribeyes, which are available daily, or try your luck with the rarer cuts on the right. Not all of them will be available. Today there was only like 5, of which 2 already sold out. The interesting thing is that even parts that are not conventionally served as steaks, right? Like what I got, like rump is usually not served as steak because I believe it's a major muscle group of the cow. So these are avoided as steaks because they are usually too tough for steak cooking methods like pan frying or like grilling. You normally need something a bit longer, like slow cooking or pressure cooking. Bizen Steakhouse is by the same guys that brought you Aston's and Chic-a-boo. So you can be sure that they know how to do a proper profit and loss balance sheet. Because they know how to make money, and by extension bring the customer value. I feel like today we cannot really help but to compare them to ice steaks. At roughly the same price point, would it be better to go with an A3 Wagyu or cheaper Australian beef that is twice the size and cooked gorgeously? Alright, so the first impressions are great. It smells kind of nice and it's so juicy. I'm very excited. Holy crap, $32.50. This is so juicy, and for a lean cut, right, it actually has a lot of fatty flavor. I can only guess that it's from the A3 marbling. $34.50 with 2 decent sides, cannot fault the value, but let's not play around with it. The point of this series is to order the best shots of all the steakhouses. I have a lot of comments saying that ordering different steaks from different steakhouses isn't fair, which is true, but I'd much rather order the chef recommendations of each steakhouse and see their best shot rather than, stick to a certain cut or a certain price point. That said, I cannot come into Bizen and simply order a premium rump in order to judge them. So we're gonna get the best steak cut, in my opinion, the ribeye. First thing is, it smells kind of good, but wow. Although it says on their website is high intensity ceramic grill, charcoal grill. What the hell is a ceramic charcoal grill? It's great. It's great. The bits of black pepper might be deceiving. But if you scrape all of the black pepper, but which, by the way, why is there so much black pepper? If there's one thing I don't like after eating so much steak, is grey steaks. Technically, an A3 meat score is roughly equivalent to a USDA prime. Obviously, this is a very simplistic way of looking at beef, but now that I've tried many USDA prime ribeyes, this will be my first time trying an A3 ribeye. I'm very curious to see how they will match up. Anyway, let's try. Okay, it looks incredibly juicy though. Oh, yep. Immediately obvious that Wagyu fat flavor. There's really nothing like it. It is a big reason why people eat steak. It's hard to describe the taste of marbled beef to someone who has never had marbled beef. And what I really like about it, right, is that the meat, right, is not tender. It's not melt in your mouth. So when you bite, right, there is texture there for you to keep chewing, but as you chew, more fat flavor comes out. Not just the fat, but the beef itself is also sweet. Good product. Good product. This tastes with two sides at 52.50. Another thing that I really like, right, is the business model. A3 is such a smart choice because it is at the price point where you can still sell it casually, but it still tastes plenty good. Oh, the fatty part. Oh, but that is as far as the hits go. Grey crust is unforgivable. This steak could have been so much more. But this cook reminds me of like non-stick pan kind of cooking, which is so wasted. Wow, it's so grey, but it's still so flavorful. But it's all fat flavor. It's not the brown meat kind of flavor. At first, I thought that the 220-gram serving was kind of small for a ribeye. It looks like a very odd shaped ribeye, but it is this small because it's very rich. The fatty flavor might be a little bit too much, which is where the sides come in. This pasta salad has bonito flakes and tobiko. Actually goes so well with the steak. I wish that it was not so creamy. Okay, I think I got my verdict. Let's take a walk and I'll see you guys soon. Recap. We were just there, looking out the window. Hits! It's very fun. It's very fun. It's so nice to come into a steakhouse, right? And like try a different cut of the cow every time. Especially if like you're a steak lover. It gets kind of boring to always go for like sirloins, ribeyes, tenderloins, what have you. It's so fun to like try what they might have on that day. And whatever you try, whatever you order, it's all A3 Wagyu. It is hard to find a steakhouse like this. Less maybe if you go to a butchery and they cook it there for you. Hit number 2, good product. Nice sweet meat, nice fat content. It is obvious that the steak quality is better. Even better than the more expensive ones that we have tried so far. And by extension of that, hit number 3, good value. 2-size A3 Wagyu ribeye, 52.50. Oh, come on, bruh. And I think it's actually true. USDA Prime and A3 Wagyu, right, are very comparable. I want to say I think the meat tastes different because one is Black Angus, whatever it is, and one is Wagyu. But I shan't pretend to be able to reliably distinguish the two. And then Mrs. Terrible cook, grey. I was so close, right, to like giving it the benefit of doubt, right, and improving its verdict, right, which we'll get to later. But I went to good old Google and looked at all the images. It turns out this is consistent. All the sticks there, or most of the sticks there, are grey with a lot of black pepper. Unforgivable, unforgivable. And it's such a pity because the product is good. Whatever high intensity ceramic charcoal they are using is not high intensity. Steak cooking 101. If your steak is grey, that means your temperature is not high enough. And that is the biggest mistake in steak cooking, I believe. I don't care if you give me a well done steak, as long as the color is there. And that is the only miss. I would considering like going crazy on the black pepper as a miss, but very small miss. That's a personal preference. Most of Western cooking has a little bit of black pepper to it. All it does is just to balance the flavors, to cut out any rich flavors or any flavors that is too forward. You just put a little bit. If you're gonna put a lot, then the dish will be renamed to black pepper steak. If the black pepper is gonna be the most forward flavor in the dish, then it has to be in the dish name. But yeah, that's good enough for me to come out with the verdict. 1 steak, I'll walk for the steak. 2 steaks, I'll take a bus for the steak. And 3 steaks, I'll go anywhere in Singapore for the steaks. And Bizen Steakhouse is 2 steaks. It's really close to being 1 steak because the cook on it is bad. It's bad. But it's saved by a very good product. High quality Wagyu can be cooked by anyone and still taste good. It might sound like I'm exaggerating, but high quality Wagyu is that good of an ingredient. I don't know, these 2 steaks is very shaky. Cause everything else kind of feel iffy, but they are built out by a good product and a solid business model. I don't know. I'll moderate. I think I'll moderate come the end of the series. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys this time. If you want to check out the other best steaks in Singapore videos, you can click over there. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!